Welcome to an Action Taimanin guide video without the bullshit. Let's get started. So you're farming VR points to be able to purchase some good weapons not locked behind a paywall, but Gremory Games rotated the mode to the one where your normal strategy of slowing down the giant woman doesn't work. Not to worry, I have a quick guide that will not only help you overcome your arachnophobia, but you can do it without even playing the game, so you can continue playing other gacha games that is actually fun. Step 1 is to have Felicia. She will be your most important character on your team due to her evil, strange and vampiric zone skill. These two skills will make sure everyone can suck HP and keeping them sustained and healthy, especially since Spider Queen has a bullshit attack at the start of the mission that is unavoidable. The final skill slot will be Blood Scythe as her personal sustainability. Her support should be 1 green as main and 2 blue sub-support in order for her to suck with Evil, Strange and Blood Scythe. No specific support are required, but I personally like to have more sustain on top of her kit to make her feel thirsty as hell. And her weapon doesn't matter, but it helps if it does more damage to demon types. Step 2 is to have your favorite DPS character that also has a sustained skill. In my case it's Sora. By going full blue supporter on her, Sora by far has the best way to suck HP in the game due to her Fox's God Arrow skill, which this Hanzo ultimate ripoff does a fuck ton of damage and will always keep her fuller than the game's item inventory limit. Her other 2 skills should be Celestial Fox to automatically shoot down Spider Queen's children from corner peeking, and Taimanin up to turn Sora's bow into a heavy machine gun. Her weapon and blue supports should be anything that helps do more damage. And since this guide is about doing this VR mission without even doing anything, step 3 is to play as autopilot Emily. As you guessed it, you'll only need her zero system and homing bullet skill. You can use whatever you want on the 3rd skill slot in the case you ever want to take manual control. No specific weapon required, but her supports should be 1 of each color type to fully maximize her homing bullet. In my setup, I did a combination of sustain and damage increase supports for a good balance. But if you're a lunatic that somehow have all the free-to-play supports and weapons from previous events, you can take this 1 step further and use her Pale Rider weapon so that she would evade automatically. In this scenario, it's best to put Healing Field on the 3rd skill slot as Pale Rider's auto-evade ability can sometimes trigger this skill. For this run, I'll be doing step 11. Since this is the best tier level where all my characters can survive without any input and still have enough HP for the next grind. What is the point of a gacha game guide video if I can't teach free-to-play players a way to cheese the system? As you can see, I'm just letting the AI play for me. I'm not even moving Emily as she can tank hits while sucking back lost HP thanks to Felicia and her supports. As a side note, I also recommend you enable the AI to use ultimates to speed up the process. Congratulations, you just killed a mother and her children without lifting a finger. Now to accidentally forget you had this game open for 3 hours before doing another auto run. And that concludes this Action Taimanin guide video. Be sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments how Emily's Pale Rider ironically keeps getting her killed when using this method.